One thing I always wondered was how come I have so many people that dislike me? And, for some context, there's a lot of comments I get that are just flat out idiotic. Sometimes it's just downright nasty, and you're probably not going to see them half the time because I just ban these people. And, I'm not really here to like complain about the things they say because nowadays I kind of just tune it out. But it just left me wondering. I looked through all my videos and just looked at all the titles and stuff, and what could people possibly, dislike me? Like, how could people dislike me this much? I mean, all I do is just talk about my worldview. And here's the funny thing, though, my worldview isn't even offensive. Maybe to some religious people, I guess, but all I said about religion is that I don't believe any of them are, the truth. I think that it's all man made. Well, obviously it is. But it's not even the religious people that are angry with me. It's not because I said God doesn't exist or I don't believe in God. No, it's just people that, and the thing is, they can't quite articulate why they dislike me. Like, people will come up on here talking about you need mental help. Literally, look at my last video. Look at the comment on my last video, and this dude, I pinned it. This dude is like, you need mental help. And then if you click on his profile picture, if you're on mobile, then you could see that dude commented multiple times on my channel and can never quite articulate what about me he dislikes. And it's not even just me talking about this individual because there's quite a lot of people that are like this. But it's mind-blowing to me how people subscribe to my channel just to comment on my latest video and insult me or just say nasty things. And again, it's not even me being offended by what they say. I'm just baffled at how this is a reality. I mean, unless they're like teenagers. If they're teenagers or kids, I get it. But if they're above the age of 18, okay, I'm gonna say this. If they're above the age of 21, I'd say, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? Like, I just can't fathom this concept. You're on the internet, subscribe to someone you don't like, and the funny thing about some of these people is that they comment these things within the first 24 hours of my video being uploaded. Some of them even the first 8 hours. That just proves that they subscribe to me just so they can follow me and say whatever about me. And the most weirdest part about it is you're supporting me. You're giving me a view. You're probably watching the video, or even if you're not watching the video, you're commenting on it. And, with comments, it doesn't matter whether it's negative or positive, it's still comments, it's still engagement. So this right here is why I think they have to be teenagers, right? Because first of all, it's already weird enough how a grown man or a grown woman, I don't even think it's grown people, because if it was, that would be very weird. It doesn't make any sense. If you don't like someone, why are you subscribed to them, following them, and commenting on every video, insulting them? It doesn't make sense. It's not even a matter of you disagreeing with me. It's just a matter of you hating me. And, listen, guys, I've been a teenager once. I've been kind of a troll on the internet at times back when I was like 14, 15. But, I feel like a lot of us were. But nowadays, as a grown man, as a 24-year-old man, I can't really see myself putting energy into something that I don't care about. I just can't see myself. I can't see myself doing that at all. But other people, I don't know. I don't know what's up with other people, man. It just baffles my mind. And this whole YouTube thing, I just treat it as a customer service job, guys. I mean, I'm gonna give you guys some backstories. I worked in customer service. I have extensive experience in customer service. Obviously, I did retail, like every teenager. I started at 19. And, well, no, 18 I'm at. And then I did that for a while. And then I was like, all right, I'm going to use my experience and get a better job. So I got a job as a bank teller. And, Yo, back then when I got that job, I was so happy, man. I was so happy. It was 20 bucks an hour, which obviously it doesn't sound like a lot of money, but that's like 41K a year gross. My paychecks, I think my paychecks came out to be like what, 1300 every 2 weeks. That's not bad for a person that's only 21 years old, right? That's not bad at all, actually. Actually, that was pretty good. Because it's funny because now as a 24-year-old, I don't even make that much more money anyway. Right now at my job, I make 22 bucks an hour. And that's simply because I cannot find a better job. Like, I applied. I got ghosted. I did interviews. I got rejected. I haven't even applied to a job in months because I kind of just gave up with all that stuff. And I was like, you know what? Why am I doing this, man? I make 22 bucks an hour. Overall, that comes out to like what? 27 to 2,800 a month? I don't even know. Probably like 2,800 a month. But, I'm like, why am I even wasting my time with this, man? Obviously, it's not a lot of money, but I might as well just put all my extra energy into YouTube and, push my earnings to past 3,000 a month, which still isn't even that much money, but, it is what it is. But yeah, when I got that bank teller job, man, I was so happy. But once I actually started that job, it was just a bunch of idiots, man. It was idiots, dude. I don't even know how to explain how stupid these people were, man. And the worst part about this job is that I had this job in the ghetto, man. Not to be rude, but it was in the ghetto, like the slums of Philly, man. Like, when I say slums, I mean slums. So the environment was terrible. The job paid good, but the customers were nasty. They were rude. And one day when I came back home from work, I asked myself, what am I doing with my life, man? Like, what am I doing? I come to a place I don't even like every single day just to get treated like garbage by not only the customers, but my coworkers as well. So I just question, like, what the hell am I doing with my life, man? And, not too long after that, I just quit. I was like, I can't do this anymore. And I just continued with my college education, all that extra stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I'm never doing customer service, bank teller jobs ever again. And in that job, they were like, I remember at one point, they were like, if you want to move on to the next role, which is, the title was personal banker. So basically, for some context, bank teller, they do basic transactions, deposits, withdrawals, cashing out checks and stuff like that. It was a pretty simple job besides the idiotic customers you had to deal with. But the next role was personal banker, and that's where sales was involved. And you would make like what, 50K a year in that job? It would be like 50 to 50K a year, which I'm like, I could, but I don't know, man. I don't know if this is for me. So, I didn't bother doing it. And that's kind of where I realized, I'm not a people's person. I'm not a person that can tolerate other people's nonsense. But, tying that back into what I was talking about with YouTube is the same thing. It's a customer service job, man. And even the people that like you, even the people that love you, you have to... The thing is, it makes this weird situation where I respect all of you guys, of course. All the people that enjoy my content, I highly appreciate you guys. But, I don't know, the whole YouTube environment, it creates this thing where you have to treat people more as customers than real people. And there's going to be those rude customers, those nasty customers, and those are the idiots commenting, just negative, nasty stuff. And these days I just ask myself, well, not even just these days, just the past couple of months, I'm like, what am I doing, man? Like, I understand that I'm making money with my own creations, right? Like, that's the positive side of this YouTube stuff. And me in particular, I'm in a good situation because I'm not really tying myself down to one specific niche. I could make one video about religion. I can make the next video about politics. I can make the next video about taxes. By the way, Lovin Jengis, my subscriber, he said, yo, make a video about taxes. I got you, my boy. I got you. It's probably going to be within the next 3-4 videos. I got you. But yeah, you get my point. I'm in a situation where I can pretty much make videos about anything I want. because this entire channel is basically just me spilling my worldview, to the world and just sharing it to the world, and I get paid for it. I understand that. I like it. But at the same time, that's the problem with it, man. I just, I've always been a introverted person. I just don't like dealing with people. That's why I'm right here, man. Look at me. Look at where I'm at, man. My bad. I'm still a bit sick, but look at where I'm at. I'm just in a random park, just by myself with no one in sight. Because this is where I can breathe, man. Especially in this city, in this big city. I can't stand the environment most of the time, so I just need some breathing space. And that's just who I am as a person, man. I'm an introverted, quiet person. I'm that person in school that never talked. Like, people will come up to me and be like, yo, do you even speak English? You don't talk. At work, I don't talk. Like, literally, I do not talk at work at all. Unless I need to, I just do my work and leave. Because I just don't really have the energy to talk to people most of the time. I don't really care about that. I'm a quiet person, I'm a reserved person, and that's just how I've always been. So YouTube, it just goes against my nature as a human being. You have to constantly, interact with people. You have to deal with idiots. And worst of all, I'm basically sharing my thoughts to make money. I've monetized my own mind when my mind is supposed to just be mine alone. And yet I have the whole internet basically has access to, my worldviews. The things that make me spiral, the things that make me depressed, the things I think about every single day, all of these things I put onto my channel, and everyone just has access to it. I'm not sure how to feel about that, guys. I'm not really sure how to feel about that. I just don't like it, actually. I don't know. It's depressing, but what can you do, man? I mean, I need to find a way to make money. $2,800 a month is not good enough in, a good chunk of the US. I need to find a way to make money. And, this is the least miserable way to make some extra money, and it is what it is. Like, I'm not saying I don't enjoy making money from it, but to me, it's just a bit soul crushing. And speaking about money, here's one comment I get a lot that's actually so annoying, right? You only do this for money, tragic reality. You only do this for money. You're a grifter. And think about this, guys, right? Do you guys realize how stupid you sound? Why would I post all these videos and just not monetize them? Why? Of course I'm going to try to make money off of it. If you were in my position, you'll be laughing. You'd be like, yay, I'm making money from YouTube. I'm not doing that, even though I'm making money from it. I don't even like this, man. You only do this for money. Yeah, I do. Of course I do it for money, man. I put my thoughts out there to the world and I get paid for it. And here's the funny thing about these people. They're so stupid. They don't understand that I'm actually making original content. I'm not just ranting in my car talking about, the job market, Gen Z is this and that. These people, these other YouTubers that some would consider my peers, I'm not trying to insult them, but they rely on trends. They sit in their cars, and that's not a bad thing exactly. I love watching some of these people. But I'm just saying that what they do is they sit in their cars and they talk. And some of them, they just use titles with Gen Z. Gen Z doesn't want to work. Gen Z doesn't want to do this and that. Like, they rely on trends to make money. And that's what, distinguishes my content from theirs. I don't do that. Not a single thing I've done on my channel is trend chasing, right? And here's the thing. If it's not sitting in their cars, it's just talking over video game commentary. I'm actually going outside and doing something that no one else is doing, right? I'm actually putting out original visuals, right? Like, sometimes I would just, like my last video, for example, I was on a walk, just walking around the block, the neighborhood. I'm like, it's a lovely day. Why not just start recording? And by the way, yesterday's video, or 2 days ago, that video, the visuals of that video, I was actually talking in the video and I was about to upload it. Like, it was about a completely different topic, but I'm like, let me just use the visuals instead and just, put a voiceover over it. So, you know what I mean? It was supposed to be its own video, but I'm like, never mind. But you guys get what I mean? Like, I'm actually putting out more original footage and visuals instead of just sitting in my car and playing video games. and I try to make it more atmospheric. I try to speak in a way that's more atmospheric, right? That's why I get a lot of comments where people say, "Yo, I love your voice." Like, I actually never even expected this. A lot of people seem to like my voice, which is very interesting. I didn't really expect that, to be honest. But basically, the reason why that's the case is because I try to do more with my content than just ranting. I try to actually, make it atmospheric. You know, like I want people to just listen to this video when they're doing whatever, working, heck, even before bedtime, stuff like that. And, I'm actually doing original things. So of course I'm going to be getting paid for it. What are you talking about, bro? If a lot of people like my content and a lot of people want to watch it, what do you expect me to do? Just not monetize? Like, I don't understand. It's like people's mentality is, if he's not wasting away at, a job, then, he's a grifter. Or if he makes money in any sort of unconventional, original way, creative way, then he's a grifter. What is that? What is that? And it always makes me laugh, because if these people were in the same position, they will love it. They will love it way more than I do, because I don't even love it at all. Like, I put all this work into this channel and I don't even like it, man. I don't even like this channel. I'm tired of making videos. Like, I'm exhausted. I hate making videos. I hate YouTube. I only do this because of money. And it's because I need to make money. It's the same thing with this job, man. This job that I have, that I work every single day. Not this week because I'm on PTO, but you know what I mean? It's like, this job is just, this whole money thing is soul crushing, man. I'm tired of chasing money. It's like every day I wake up and it's just, you have to chase money over and over again. You can't even get a break. It's like, what's the point, man? Like, oh my God. And this YouTube thing was supposed to be the thing that actually was mine and belongs to me, but that's not the case, man. Just a slave to the algorithm, man. And you got people commenting on my videos talking about, oh, you need mental help, you need a therapist, you need this and that. And if it's not those comments, it's just flat out nasty, rude comments. And don't get me wrong, it's not even the things they're saying that I'm complaining about. It's the fact that this is supposed to be my space. And I have to basically, I can't really do much about these people, right? And it's like, the fact that I have to expose myself basically to the public just to make a living, just to make bonus money on top of my regular job. It's like, it's soul crushing, man. It's soul crushing. Imagine me coming to your job talking about, oh, you're an idiot, man. Like you need mental help. You wouldn't like that. So like, you come up on here talking about that, it's like, of course I'm gonna ban you, man. Think about it, guys. I come home from a hard day of work. I'm like, all right, time to make some videos. Time to actually invest in something that's mine, which is my channel. And basically, it's not even just the hate comments. It's the people that just don't understand the things I say in my videos, and I have to constantly explain it to these people, like they can't understand English, bro. And that's it. I'm done with that. And for every other YouTuber in this niche, just stop explaining yourself to people, man. If people don't understand something you say in your video, just stop trying to explain it to them, man, because I learned that this is just not the thing to do, man. Like, on my community post, I made a post where I literally just said, life isn't real. I think it was life doesn't feel real, or life isn't real. I don't know. Someone was like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean, dude? If you don't get it, you don't get it. It's like, and even on my last video, a couple of comments where people just don't understand something that's so basic. Like, they have no reading English comprehension, man. And I'm just like, man, just screw this, man. I'm gonna just do this for money, man. I don't even want to comment, man. Like, it's already bad enough that a bunch of strangers have to invade my space that's supposed to be mine. Whether it's positive or negative comments, it's just the fact that this is mine. This is my channel. This is why I removed my comment section months ago, and I'm considering removing it again, because this is supposed to be my channel, man. I'm not saying I don't want anyone to watch, but It's this weird feeling where it's supposed to be mine, but it doesn't even feel like mine. It just feels like everyone else's besides mine. Like I don't even know how to explain this anymore, man. I'm just yapping at this point, man. Like this YouTube thing, man. This YouTube thing might even be worse than my actual 9 to 5 job. Like I'm not even joking, man. Like at least with that job, I can just do my work. Heck, I'm pretty much on on the computer a good chunk of the time, or I could just use my phone a good chunk of the time. You know, that's why you see me uploading videos at 2 p.m. on a weekday, because I actually have the time to do that. You know what I mean? And no one's insulting me, no one's complaining at me for the most part. I could just do whatever I want. But then I go back home. I'm like, all right, time to do some YouTube, time to do what's mine, and yet I have to deal with this nonsense, man. And not even just the idiots, honestly. It's just the fact that I don't have the social energy for this. Most of the time, I just do not have the social energy, and it just proves that this is not for me, man. This is just not for me. But I'm trapped. I can't delete my channel. I want to pull a pointless rat race. If you don't know who he is, he's a guy that also deleted his channel, and he made videos just like mine. I want to do what he did so bad, man. So bad. Like, I literally was at a point where I was on my channel settings, and I was like, I saw the delete channel button, and I was just hovering my mouse over it because I'm tired of this shit, yo. I'm tired. Like, I wasn't meant to do this. I wasn't meant to be a content creator. But I don't even know what else to do in this world. What am I supposed to do? I only have a $22 an hour job. And, I don't really care about climbing the ladder for that because I have no interest in it. It's soul crushing work. You have to work 8 hours every day for a company that doesn't care about you. I don't really care about doing trades and destroying my body because it's the same story. So it's like what else am I really supposed to do in this world, man? Like, literally, I had months on this channel where I made $600 a month on top of my regular job. That's a pretty, that's good money for me, honestly. That's good money for me, man. Think about it. Like, I don't my God, I'm too sick to be doing this. But I can, that's good money. I can save good money, but at this point, it's not even about the money. It's just, I just don't care. I'm tired of chasing money to begin with. So it's like, I don't know, man. Like, YouTube. And what really hurts is that as a kid, I've always wanted to do YouTube. Like, the kid version of me would be thrilled to find out, future me and what I'd be doing in the future. Just making videos and literally just talking about what's on my mind. Kid version of me would be thrilled, but it's just not as good as it turned out to be. I'm not even making enough money to just flat out not care. Like, I'm not like a dude that can post a video and get 100,000 views and just make, $500 off of that. And, if I could do that, maybe I wouldn't be complaining as much. It would still be a bit soul crushing, but I wouldn't be complaining as much. But I don't even make enough money, to deal with all this nonsense, man. And actually, that would be even, honestly, forget it, man. Either way, it would suck because, let's just say my channel grows anyway, and I get to a point where I make, pretty good views per video, right? I feel good and bad about it at the same time. The good is that I get a good paycheck. The bad is that's so many more people that are watching me. And as a guy that's an introvert, that pretty much, I basically have some sort of social anxiety disorder. I hate talking to people. I hate being around people. I feel uncomfortable around people. That's too many people. Like, literally on my top video where I got 75,000 views, I remember when that video was blowing up, I'm like, it's good, but I don't know, man. I just feel a bit I don't know. It makes me feel so uncomfortable, man. I don't care if you guys talk about you're ungrateful. I don't even care anymore, man. Like, this job is not for me, and it just hurts, man. It just sucks doing this, man. But I feel trapped because I can't do anything else. Like, or at least I don't know what else to do. You know what I want to do? I don't want to do anything. I don't want to work anything. I'm tired of making videos. I'm tired of working a job. I'm tired of, credit scores, money, investing. I don't care. This is a big ass game, dude. This is just one big ass game that I don't care about, that I'm just forced to play. Like, I mean, man, this game is so stupid, dude. Like, we're all just forced to play this big ass game where you have to spend your life chasing money just to make people rich. You're just forced into a big ass game that you have no interest in whatsoever. And if you don't play it out, you're just cooked. You're just done. You're done, man. Like, you don't have a place in this world if you don't want to play this ridiculous game. You don't have a place. So it's like, what the hell is my life gonna look like, man? If I'm stuck in the game until the day I die, which who knows how long, it could be decades and decades. It could be until I'm 80 years old. If I'm stuck in this miserable game that I don't care about for that long, what the hell is my life gonna look like, dude? I don't care about chasing money. I don't care about jobs. I don't care about any of this. And even my favorite hobbies, it's not enough to want me to stay in this garbage ass game. It's not enough. So every day I wake up, I have this constant feeling of dread. Like back again at this trash game, man. Like, shit. Damn, dude. It's just an absurd game that I just don't want to play. But I have to. So, like, what am I supposed to do? See, I'm at the point where just, not existing is just such a, it makes me feel comfortable knowing that one day this is just all going to be over, man. Like, I just don't really understand why I'm here. It's hard to even put this into words, really. Like, I can complain. Wow. That was loud. I can complain all I want, but at the end of the day, it's hard for me to put this into words, man. It really is. I can't really translate my thoughts into words. But I'll try. I'll try to, at least. Like, if this is what life is, right? Born, thrown into a disgusting game, and you're just stuck in that game, and then you perish, and then you're gone. You're right back to where you were before you were born. Then what's the point? There's no real point, man. You're just here for no reason. It's just a complete and utter pointless game. And you just have to wake up every day, put on a mask, and pretend like this game matters to you? Are you kidding me? This game doesn't matter to me. Like I don't care, man. Left, right, politics. What's happening in this country? Oh, there's a war happening in this country. Oh, the government did this and that, and I don't care about this game. I don't care, man. This is all just something that I was thrown into. It's not something I chose, man. It's just something I was thrown into. And I'm supposed to care. They expect me to vote. They expect me to care about this game. Why? This is not my world. This is not the world for me. And it's like this YouTube stuff, man. It's just so soul crushing realizing that this thing was not what I expected it to be, man. I thought it would be the dream, but no, it's not the dream. It's just another thing of, it's just another game of the rat race, man. I don't even know what to say right now, man. It's cold as hell out here. I can hardly even talk right now because I'm just so I'm so disgusted with the fact that I exist. I'm so disgusted, man. And I can't even turn the comments off because YouTube's probably going to punish me for it. You're not going to be getting as many views if you turn comments off. So I just have to keep doing this nonsense, man. I have to keep the comments on. People talk about, yeah, your videos are kind of therapeutic, man. I love your videos. Thank you very much, but it doesn't matter. It no longer matters. Well, I don't even think it ever mattered, to be honest. It's not going to change the fact that I'm stuck in this disgusting game, and I'm stuck here forever. This is why I don't care how many subscribers I have, man. I could have 1 billion subscribers. I could be making $500 million a month. And it won't matter because I'm stuck in a disgusting game.